Yeah, this is on GameCube.
Which person's on the top and which one's on the bottom?
I'm on the top right now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're all set up.
Alright. I am ready.
Nice.
Is the next runner still?
I'm working on that.
I'm
but
ready
they
as
can
well.
go ahead and start.
Alright, do we need to do a countdown or something?
Sure, just give me a countdown.
Alright, I'll be
Do you got it?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
Tommy,
ready.
you got it?
Okay,
Alright.
whenever.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, start.
Alright, hello everybody, this is a Hobbit any percent race between iRule and me. We are both playing on the GameCube version of this game. There are some more different, as said in the chat. And we are, my PB is 45.59. I've got just yesterday, was kinda lucky. And iRule's, which is also the world record of this game, is 27, sorry. And we will try this game as fast as possible.
Alright, so first stage done. Did you get it first try or not?
Yeah,
Alright, nice, me too.
awesome. That's like one of the hardest tricks of the game. Getting it first try.
Alright, so do you want to explain the long jump glitches here?
Oh yeah, right. Like in this game, long jump, it can cut off in the middle of the air, like right in the middle, and that happens because the game has to load the map. You can avoid that if you have a certain camera angle, one at some points. But you will see us having the camera angle always on top when we do long jumps most of the time. There are also some tricks where it can be really annoying. The long jump glitch is there.
Oh my god. I just
What
did
happened?
something stupid.
Okay.
I fell off the
Right.
roof. Dang. Alright, I think you're ahead now, V.
Wow, you really fell down. That's bad.
Yeah, dumb mistake, but they happen. Alright, in this stage, we're going to be doing a trick that's called slope boosting. A slope boost is a technique we use to boost up slopes. We can do it by doing a jump slash right before we hit a slope. The amount of frames you get for the jump slash depends on how sloped the slope is. And we'll be trying to get out of bounds with it and into a beta trigger that the developers left into the game in order to leave the level. The beta trigger is, there's a lot of beta triggers like it in the game, and we can end levels without doing a lot of stuff just by doing that. So the slope boost is actually coming up right here. Up on this rock.
I got wrecked by wolves.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying. I failed getting up there. Like I was up there, fell down, and then I was trying to back up.
Dang.
Didn't get it.
Dude. Okay, I'm kind of messing up this slope boost now. But it's alright. Doesn't cost too much time if you fail it. There we go. We boosted up. Now we can go over here into the out of bounds and into a beta trigger in order to end the level. Alright. The same thing will happen in this stage. We're gonna go out of bounds, but this time we'll be doing a long jump onto a slope and then boosting off of it. And like we mentioned, there's a long jump glitch in the game, which can make this very difficult, since there's no real way to manipulate the camera in order to avoid it here.
You have probably also realized that we are like slashing and jumping all the time. Like the slash gives up a small speed boost, and with the jump we like cancel the animation and keep the momentum, so we can go faster. And we do that most of the time.
Alright, so I just successfully did the skip first try there, and here's another beta trigger.
Nice. Also first try. Except for the death. Personal.
There's something weird going on with the Mumbo connection right now. I hope it'll resolve itself soon. I'm sorry about
Am
that.
I cutting out much? Or
Now it's fine, but it was happening before.
I'm really sorry for that. It might be my microphone, I don't know.
No, it didn't sound like your microphone.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, this stage is a lot longer than the previous stages that we're on now. It's also a lot more difficult.
Ah, firewood for both. Well, there's no going back. Oh, how will I ever get back to the dwarves? I suppose if I follow
Alright, so
the edge
do
of
you
this
want to talk
mountain,
about the saves?
I'll find my
and,
way to their
dying?
trail.
Alright. Die. That's bad, because it causes you to lose like minutes most of the time, because there are tricks. And when you fail that, just over time from.
Yeah, there's something really bad with the connection, so I'm just gonna repeat what he said.
Oh.
If you die in this game, you get put back in the beginning of the level, or where you last saved. And since some levels are very long, just one death can cost you like 4 minutes sometimes. That's why in this race, we're both going to be saving at the same points in order to make sure that the race stays a close race.
Stone giants, you made my escape for me.
In case I'm still lagging, I don't know why. My connection seems fine though. Like
It might be on my end, but I don't know how to fix it. I'm not a mobile expert.
in case that happens again, you could explain everything else.
I nearly screwed up there. I tried to go for something a little safer in order to get back down and not take as much damage, but I kind of messed up. Alright. So in this part of the level, we're gonna have to collect these gears in order to advance to another part of the level. And we're gonna be doing our first save here, since there's a few tricky things that may go wrong. And this is one of the longer levels, so we don't want to lose minutes here.
One of the problems are mostly ledges, I would say. Like, they can glitch out really easily.
Yeah,
And
ledges in
most
this
of the
game.
time it's random.
Yeah, there's like a few random values going around in this game that trigger certain events when you hit ledges. And things can happen, like crashing the game when you slide off the ledge. So we need to be really careful with that. It doesn't really make sense why it happens, but it's just the way this game works.
everything went fine getting the gears.
Yep. On my
Nice.
end too. Ooh, oh, that was bad. Looks like I just fell in the water. That was an example of the jump getting cut short, and extremely being able to screw someone over. I kind of lost track where it was there. But yeah, stuff like that can happen because of it, and it's really annoying, but that's why we save, so it's not a big deal. You can make
Alright.
that when the jump is cut short, but I kind of messed it up.
And that was the jump before the next save point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too good. Nice, I just made a quite hard skip try. The long jump glitch can screw you over really easily there too.
Alright. I'm gonna have to try it again here. This game is the Hobbit
I don't
for
like
the
the look of
Nintendo,
this.
GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox, the original one. There's also a PC version and a GBA version, but the PC and GBA version are totally different from the game we're playing now. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing the skip that D just did first try. Dang, I cannot match DWhatever's skill. I actually messed it up.
And I tried to get the slow boost here so we can skip an annoying fight, but seems like I can't get it right now.
Yeah, that slow boost can be a pain.
Wow,
There you go, I got it too.
you're catching up.
After I fell behind for like a minute.
Alright. So now we're done with Overhill. I'm done with Overhill.
Alright, I guess D is still like 40 seconds ahead of me right now. And anything can happen, but don't worry, in this game you can easily lose time, so literally anything can happen. This game does not abide by normal game laws. I just tried to split. Alright. In this stage, there's actually a pretty cool out-of-bounds skip that I'm going to be talking about once we get there. So you have that to look forward to.
Thank the elves for this glowing blade.
I'm almost there, but I will let that rule.
Alright. This stage is pretty
These
short.
threads look thick. I hope my sword can cut them.
Alright, I'm almost there, so I guess I can start talking about it now. What we're going to be doing soon is we're going to be grabbing a ledge, and just by grabbing the ledge and just climbing across it, we can clip through the wall into out of bounds. And with that, we can move on to a later part of the level. Alright, here we're doing it. We're going out of bounds. Alright, and believe it or not, this is actually almost the end of the level already. It's a room that's really close to the other room, since this level is basically going in one big circle. And
Shoutouts to iRule for finding.
yeah, I found that skip, but it wasn't that hard to find.
The minecart. Looks
Um,
like this is the way out of here.
what was I gonna say? But yeah, this skip saves like 3 or 4 minutes over the old 80% round, so it's very nice.
Right here I will go for a backup potion. In case I will take too much damage for a skip I'm gonna do at the end of the level. In Flies and Spiders.
Yeah, I guess I should buy a potion too.
Ugh,
I normally don't get
nasty,
this in any
slimy
percent,
things live here.
but since this is a race, I'd like to get it. Alright, in this stage you're going to see D and I do a little bit of a different strat at the beginning. I do a 5-second time saver by going out of bounds and going around, which allows me to skip a little waiting segment on a log that falls down and that you have to ride over the water. The skip is, it's a little bit difficult, but all in all, it's not too hard. Just the out of bounds part can get annoying. This level is full of invisible walls, by the way, so I might run into a few. The reason I went back down there is to load the next area. If I just kept going out of bounds, the game wouldn't have loaded this, and it would just be one gigantic void here by now. I messed up a little bit of fast strat there. It saves like 2 or 3 seconds if you do it right.
Right. Now that's a lot of out of bounds walking going on in this stage.
Yeah, definitely. It's basically just going out of bounds, loading the next area, and going out of bounds again.
Yeah. I will try to load an area right here. You might not see it, but it's in the background. That's why I'm going so slow. It's when you would go fast, you probably would fall down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that now too, so I guess I'm just a little bit behind D.
We're catching up already.
Alright, so at the end of this level, which is coming up pretty soon, there's a skip that allows us to skip a very, very annoying boss fight, and the skip itself is pretty difficult. We're gonna have to go out of bounds again, but the way the slope works, it's actually a very strict angle you have to get to go out of bounds. So this might take a few tries for both of us. And we'll see another example of a trigger that they left in the game that should not be here in order to make the level.
Why ever there? No, why?
Yeah, there's a million triggers in this game that they just left in.
And I just got it first try with
Wow.
an epic boost without getting stuck. Wow.
Yeah, DWhatever is very good at this boost.
Really scared of failing this.
But I got it first try too.
Nice.
Alright, so we're gonna be jumping into the void here soon. In order to hit a trigger, it's pretty small, and if we hit the trigger at the wrong point, we die. So it's actually a little bit of an iffy trick. Alright, but I did it. Did you do it, D?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah, this level is the longest level in the game. It's basically gonna exist out of a lot of stealth segments, and having to backtrack and collect items. There's no real good skips for this level because there is a million triggers that you have to activate before you can actually end the level. But the level after this is very, very cool.
Yeah, when you want to know about how the Hobbit works, then the next level will show pretty good.
Yeah. In this level, we'll be introducing another glitching mechanic called clip warping. I'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, it would take long because we have to collect stuff first.
Yeah.
I wonder what this is for.
But clip warping is, hands down, one of the coolest looking glitches in this game.
I sense an
Alright.
unseen presence wandering our halls.
It's nice that this race is close so far.
Yeah. Mostly the big can screw you over really easily. We made that quite good, except for my death. That was unnecessary.
And my roast mutton was bad.
Ooh. I
Something
fell into the water.
Damn,
Yeah.
that sucks. It means I probably have a lead by a minute now.
Messed up the long jump.
Stuff like that just happens. Oh, oops. Just trying to look at the chat. Alright, if you have any questions regarding the run, this level would be a good place to ask them, because there isn't a lot to talk about right now. Did something happen again?
No, I was just reading a message.
Okay. Anyway, we're putting on the ring here to get by the elves,
The guards
so they
have
won't
cut
see us.
doors.
Oh yeah, right. Should.
No dwarvish racket.
So basically, the point of this level is to collect four crystals that we need to hit the final trigger to end the level. But to get the 4 crystals, there's a few things we need to do. Like we need to put one guy to sleep, and we need to go into a certain room with all kinds of spiders in them. And that's one of the most annoying rooms in this game if you don't know how to do it well. It'll be coming up in like a minute or so. And if the spiders poison you, it can go very, very bad.
Show yourself.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if I explained this yet, but since this is a marathon, we're not doing all of the hardest strats everywhere. We're gonna try to play it a little bit safe to make sure that we don't fail.
There are a lot of little time savers that has been discovered, like some month ago or some weeks and so on. We're not trying them because it's hard to get them. Also, of course, for the steps, we are playing it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Alright. So, I'm almost at the spider room here. Alright, here it is. We're gonna have to charge our way through a bunch of spiders. If we can use the ring properly,
These
it isn't too difficult. But the spiders are with a bunch, and they can pretty much trap you by surrounding you, so you need to be careful. But it seems like I got through alright. Alright, so the cool skip is coming up very soon now. I'm gonna be saving before doing it. Just one of those marathon measures to make sure that I don't lose 5 minutes of progress here. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit of a complicated explanation here. This game has a mechanic that saves your position every 50 frames that you're walking on the ground. And if the game gets stuck, it puts you back at the same position that you were before, so that the game doesn't become unplayable when something like that happens. And we can use this mechanism to warp back somewhere by not making contact with the ground and jumping for a long period of time. And we can warp back to certain areas. So the easy explanation of that is we can go somewhere, get Bilbo stuck, and warp back. That's the simple one. And we're going to be using this mechanic in order to warp back to an area that is no longer loaded and falling out of bounds onto the basement area of this level. And it looks really cool. It's a little bit difficult since we're gonna have to avoid hitting a cutscene.
Yeah, pretty much one of the best things in this game.
Alright, so what we're doing now is I set my position near the little gate there. And I'm gonna be talking here. And you see I'm going through a loading zone. So the area where my position was is no longer loaded. But my position is still above this cavern. It's just no longer loaded. So if I warp back there, I'm going to be dropping out of the sky onto the cavern, and I can skip a part of this. Here we go. We get stuck. Alright. If you press A and B, if you jump slash onto a ladder, for some reason the game acts like you get stuck as well. But in the next level you see us actually getting stuck. But that's us falling out of bounds onto a later area. I'm sure you'll see D do that in a minute or so.
Yeah, I'm almost starting to set my position. As well at the small gate.
Alright, so now if I did everything correctly, I should have all 4 of the crystals. If I don't, I may have a problem here, but I do. The cutscenes in this level are very glitchy, so we can't actually skip through them too fast or the game will crash. It's very nice game design. Alright, I'm at a warm welcome now. Dee is going to be talking about some of the tricks I'll be doing here later on.
Alright, there we go. I made it out of bounds as well.
Nice.
Well,
I guess I'll talk a little bit about this level before D gets here. This is another level that we have to do a bunch of triggers in. We have to hit them before we can end the level. So, basically going to be trying to do as many quests at the same time as possible in order to finish as fast as we can. So there's a thief we're going to have to follow here, but while we're following the thief, we're going to do a trick to get another item, so we don't have to wait on the thief. Here's going to be another warp that we're doing, and the rest do you want to talk about?
That we will like get an item that you're not supposed to get that early, pretty much early in the level. With that of a really cool jump.
Alright. I'm going to be warping back now.
Faster, Bilbo! Don't lose him! Better hurry or he'll get away!
Alright. I'm going to be doing a difficult trick soon, so don't be surprised if I fail it. It's a 2-frame trick, but it's very hard to time. There's no good visual reference.
Maybe I should mention it already. That would be good, otherwise it may cause confusion.
Yeah, you can talk about it now.
What we try is we try to hit a save point. That is like after we went out of bounds, we do a long jump. So we try to get to the save point, and it can happen that you hit the save point at the same frame when you die, and then you pretty much went zombie, and you will have an endless death loop That's mainly the reason why we saved before, so that won't happen.
You forgot to mention that we hit the save in order to make sure that we don't take fall damage.
Alright. I forgot that.
I actually failed it once there. I would have gotten in a safe loop if I didn't cancel saving. But if you can tell the frames, you can avoid getting in a safe loop. And I killed myself there. Oops, looks like I kind of messed up. This might be bad. I killed myself there because once you warp, the thief gets unloaded in the quest that we're doing before. But if you die, the thief will get loaded again. So it can actually spot us while we're out of bounds because we're glitching out of the level. And if that happens, it's a very bad time. Okay, looks like I made it there. Yes, I did.
Nice. Let's see if I can make it. Doesn't look too bad.
Are you there already?
Yeah.
Dang, you caught up fast.
And I went zombie.
Dang,
Dang.
that sucks. You might want to learn to tell the frames so you can avoid having to load and just die.
Yeah. I did that, so...
Alright, so that was the thief quest done. We'll be doing another glitch soon that we'll be talking about as well.
Maybe you can tell me when you're there, then I will mention it.
I'm almost there, so you can start mentioning it already.
Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to go into the warehouse, and then we will leave it and try to trigger a loading zone where we get thread. But since we are leaving, we don't have to do that stupid fight that is there. So, kinda helpful.
Yeah, I just did it successfully. And while doing this, we're doing another clip work to get back fast.
Wow. I just had the when I tried the safe jump, and
Oh,
I wasn't able to reach the save point, so I walked back to the point where I stand at first.
that sucks.
Wow.
Alright, here's another save we're going to be doing because it's easy to die in the next room.
Hopefully I made it this time. Yeah, I made it finally.
Alright, nice.
That is like, I would say, the hardest trick for speedrunning.
Yeah.
Can screw you over really easily, and since you wanna get it first try, it's really hard.
Alright, I made it through the poison, which is the part that could have killed me.
Alright, we forgot to mention that you saw how we went back to the beginning of the level with a
yeah.
clip warp. That's because we died, also while you saved, but because of that, our save position was set to the start of the level, since we started to jump right after that.
Yeah, if you don't have a save position yet, to warp back to, the game will put you at the beginning of the level.
Yeah.
Alright, I am done with a warm welcome now.
Nice.
Alright, this next level has a very boring segment, so it's actually kind of good that D is a little bit behind, because we're gonna have to wait for like a minute long, and then you can just look at D's screen. But it won't be up until like 5 minutes into this level. In this level, we're going to be trying to avoid getting caught by Smog. Smog is the dragon you see here. First of all, we're going to have to be quiet so we don't want to walk on the gold coins. After that, there's going to be a stealth segment where we're going to use the ring to make sure Smog doesn't catch us. And then the interesting stuff starts happening. Oops. I messed up a tiny bit there, but it's fine. Kind of lost track of where I was, basically. Sadly, we can't skip the long waiting segment in this level. We've
Yeah,
tried
let's-
a million things, but there just doesn't seem to be a way. If there's any expert glitch hunters out there willing to help, please, I beg of you, help us.
Show yourself, thief.
How much is it? 2 minutes or 3 that you could skip then? If you could skip that waiting part?
Yeah, the waiting part is like 2 or 3 minutes long. Well, the waiting itself is only like 1.5 minutes, but having to go down there and putting all the blocks in
I
position
smell you.
is also a lot of time.
Oh yeah, right.
But you'll see that soon if you don't know what we're talking about now. Alright. So now, we're gonna be trying to avoid Smaug's fire breath, which is gonna be firing at us. Now, the fire breath of Smaug can be very, very glitchy. Even if you're standing behind some of the debris to avoid getting hit by it, sometimes it can still hit you if you move, and it's very poorly programmed, but the poor programming is one of the things that makes this speedrun fun, because there's so many glitches that make no sense.
But that might also be a negative point because it can screw you over at some point easily.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, it's still pretty fun.
Alright, we're gonna be doing a gigantic base jump here, but we're not gonna die of it because we're gonna land in a little puddle of water. Now, if I miss the right spot in the puddle of water, I'll still die, so let's hope that doesn't happen.
Just a quick reminder, you guys, this is SpeedRunsCentral, and it's a 24-hour-a-day, week-long annual and biannual marathon, bringing in runners of a wide variety of games and skill levels in order to raise money for Doctors Without Borders, a non-profit organization is dedicated to providing medical care to third-world countries that cannot adequately, afford the care they need to live sustainable lives. Doctors Without Borders serves in 60 countries across the world already, namely in Latin America, Africa, and Asia. You can also share the stream with your friends and use the hashtag SRC2014 on Twitter and other social networks.
Alright, so I'm doing a segment now where the water is going to be raising up, and we're going to have to try to escape it. And while escaping the water, we have to push these blocks into place to make sure the water can rise higher. And after that, there's going to be some kind of door that fell down here, and that door, we're going to have to ride that door up to the top on the water, and that's the waiting segment. Where are you now, D?
I'm almost at the smoke fire part,
Alright.
so the next save point coming up. By the way, when you exit this too early, even though there's no fire that smoke breathes, you can still die, so you have to wait a little before you can go.
Yep. D is talking out of experience.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're gonna have to wait for this door to raise up, and we're gonna have to ride it to the top. It's a pretty annoying waiting segment, but it might actually be nice because you can just collect your thoughts for the next level, because the next level is one of the more difficult levels to do, especially if you've just learned this game, but we'll get into that once we get there. Okay, the platform is almost high enough for us to jump on, and then we can mess around with some of the glitches that this game has. Just some animation glitches, just for fun. Alright. So for some reason, if you spin the stick in the right direction, while like only spinning it out a little bit, not all the way on the edge, Bilbo will start limboing, and it almost looks like he goes through the ground.
Wow.
What happened?
I bet I don't say what happened.
Did you fall? Wait, no. You long jump down? And
no,
Oh.
I good thing I saved, and it wasn't that bad at all. But I did the slash jump, and it was not good enough to reach the next ledge.
Oh, I know that feeling.
And now I just got stuck and Smog got me. Wow.
That sucks.
Yeah, I guess it's over for me.
Well, we don't know. Anything can happen in the next 2 stages. Alright, so once it's high enough, there's going to be a trigger there. A cutscene, I mean. And we can finally exit this dreaded level. Alright, this is the second to last level. It's called The Gathering of the Clouds, as you can see. This level has one of the most amazing clip warps. It's probably my favorite glitch in this game that you'll see in this level. Cutting a normally 30-minute level down to just 2 minutes if you do it right, which is quite amazing. Basically, the beginning of this level, we're going to be trying to climb up on a statue, and it's going to require some really precision platforming and some difficult slope boosts. And then we can get to the part where we do the clip warp. But I actually screwed it up the first time. Alright, getting on top of this statue's head can be really tedious, but I guess I got lucky and got it first try. Alright, that was the hard segment. Looks like I did pretty well.
I guess I will just jump all the time, so I will reach the other ledges.
It doesn't really matter in that part.
Yeah, but when you grab such a bad slash jump,
Yeah, you get
yeah.
scared. Alright, so right now we're going to be moving over to one place that's actually behind the room that we want to get into, which it's the room at the end of the level. Alright, and we're going to set our position right here by standing still here for a little while. Now we're going to be moving over to the next room, so the part where we loaded our position, or set our position, isn't loaded anymore, and we will warp back to where we actually set our position, so we'll fall out of bounds. And like I told you, our current warping position is behind the room that we need to get to. So by falling out of bounds, we can actually fall into the room we want to get into. And it looks really cool in my opinion. Here you're going to see it just in a little bit. And warp, falling out of bounds. We're going to have to wait for us to be able to jump slash again, and we can fall into the room, grab the ending item without having to ever open that door or anything. And now we're at the final level.
Now it's my time to wait.
Well, it's alright because you can look
Good
at
thing
the
you're-
me time.
Yeah, good thing you're that far ahead.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a bad time though. I haven't looked at the timer, but we haven't screwed up that much.
Don't
At least I haven't. I can't really tell for you.
Yeah, you saw I were going for the left side stager. That is a little bit harder. And I will go for the right side stager and wasted a bit more time.
Yeah, the left side statue is a bit more accurate. Do you still want to talk about the Cloud's Burst clip warp, or should I talk about it since...
Oh yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so what we're
Go
doing
ahead.
here is we need to get over to the left area, the area left to us here. But the area isn't loaded yet, so we went out of bounds previously. Now we go back down. We're gonna have to kill these enemies, and we're gonna have to warp off to get back up. Oof. A little bit of damage. To get back to where we want to be after the area is loaded, so we can move on to the actual adventure. What? Okay, I guess I got killed by the guy.
Wow, but that's unlucky.
He was like at the last bit of his health. That's pretty bad. I should have healed, to be honest, but I thought since I was almost dead, I could have dealt the last strike without worries. I guess I was wrong.
Dang, you're just making it
Well,
close.
I swear I didn't do that on purpose. I'd like to
Yeah.
say otherwise, but that was totally just my mistake. I'm having with trouble getting up here now. It's eating my jump. There we go. I'm gonna have to give that another try now. Alright, so again, we set our position up here. We go down. We're gonna activate this cutscene. Alert the enemies and the quest. Attempt to kill them again. Oof, except it's looking like they're killing me. Dang, these guys are being quite a pain to me. Alright, after I kill the last one, I'm gonna have to mash through 4 cutscenes without losing my position. During the cutscenes, your position can get reset. So if you're not fast enough, we're gonna end up warping back to where the cutscenes were. But it looks like I was fast enough, so no worries there. Alright, the run is done in a few minutes, so...
Yep, just
We're
tell me
almost
when.
yeah.
No problem.
I didn't expect to do such dumb fails again.
The worst happens. Crap, I should have saved there. I guess I simply forgot and I can't go back up. I'm sorry, D.
Don't worry. You would win,
Epic
so
lose.
doesn't matter. Fine.
Oh wait, there's another save here. I'll just save on this one to make up for it.
Alright, like that, and then the final level as well.
Alright. I'm not sure what the timer is looking like right now, but you might still be able to get sub 50.
Yeah, it's at 47 minutes right now.
Ooh, I don't know if you're gonna be able to get sub 50.
Well, it's not too bad. But the fails I made, it's fine.
Alright. Really close to the end of the level now.
Okay, I'll be stopping the timer for DWhatever's then, but I'll tell you your time.
Alright. I just need to hit the barrel at the end of this level. It's like 30 seconds away. Alright, and I'm done.
4750.
Alright, not too bad.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I guess there's nothing really more to explain.
You can see T doing the stuff I was previously doing now, but it looks like he's having a little bit of trouble with it.
Alright. No, he just died. These guys can be really annoying.
Yeah, that's where I died.
Alright, that was weird.
Did something happen?
No, I made clip warp. I was like, did I miss something? Because I wasn't warping back, but it worked. I was sitting in the ground a few times, but it warped me.
I see what happened. Because I have delay, your jump slash wasn't fully charged yet.
Oh, okay. Alright, we are almost there as well.
No worries.
Wow, alright, a little bit.
Oh, you forgot to save there too.
Oh, right, dang. Well, I guess I don't need to do it, right?
No, I didn't do it either, I just went on the next save.
Okay. Wait, where was the next save? I think I missed it again. Wow.
Yeah, it's alright. Don't
I guess I
die.
don't need. Right. Like 30 seconds more.
You can get a 51D.
I'll try my best. Just have to make this little part now. No! I loaded the cutscene. Alright.
I guess I can talk about that. If you go out of bounds there, you can still hit the cutscene. And that cutscene actually puts you back at another place. So if you hit that, you basically go back in bounds, and it costs some time.
Yeah, that is like the old route. Or the old way to get to the barrel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you're getting a long jump glitch there?
Yeah.
That's
And
unfortunate.
why? I don't even know how to get up here now. Wow. Dude, isn't there something we can stand on to...
If you boost up on the left side of the little debris there.
Alright, I wasted some time. This was just my bad. I could have gotten a 51, I think.
Are you done?
Oh. Be ready. What?
I'm
Can't
running the other
get
way.
up there.
Come on, dude.
I was on the left side.
That wasn't
Dude,
far
I-
enough left.
Really?
But you don't want to be all the way at the left either, just like half a meter, I guess, from the left.
Finally, alright. 1 second. Now this jump. Wow. Time.
Gonna be at 53:18.
Wow, I just lost more than him there.
It's still 20 minutes under ETA, so.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess that's it.
That was a fun race.
It went quite good. Just some quite silly jokes from my side.
Alright, I guess we're gonna be heading off then. Thank you for letting us stream in this amazing marathon.
Yep,
Yeah.
guys, don't forget to follow them both on Twitch.
Alright.
Good luck to Laneru for the next run.
Yeah, good luck then.
And see you all